Hello everyone, this is Sharon. Today I am going to show you how to make the sling bag with fringes. It's very easy to make. I made a small version for little girls. To make this, you will need 3.5mm crochet hook, Indophil 4-ply yarn, magenta or any color you like, rings, it could be plastic or metal ones, 9.5 inches zipper, and yarn needle. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. To start, you're going to make a slip knot and you're going to chain 35. So this is the width of the bag we're making right now. If you want it longer, you may add more chains. You may use any kind of yarn and hook that you like. After chaining 35, add 3 extra chains. 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th chain from hook, you're gonna work your first double crochet and work 1 double crochet on each of the back chain. So I use the back chain because I find that it is more or even sturdier when you work on the back chain for the bottom of this bag. Continue working 1 double crochet into each stitch until you get to the last chain where you're going to work 3 double crochets. So 3 double crochets into the last chain. I'm on my second double crochet now. 2 and the last one 3. So this will turn our work into the opposite side. So on the first available double crochet there on the opposite side, work 1 double crochet in each stitch across. If ever you want the same size of yarn that I'm using, I suggest that you use a fingering weight yarn or thinner than a medium weight yarn and also 3.5mm hook. If you would like to make a bigger one, just use a bigger hook and bulky yarn. In here, each corner must have 3 double crochets. So my last double crochet will be where those 2 double crochets are, and I'm going to slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, which is the chain 3. chain 3 for the next round, and then 1 double crochet into each stitch until you get back around, and work a slip stitch again on the first double crochet, which is chain 3. To spot the first double crochet, it must be where you can find the chain 3, so make sure you don't add one more, otherwise your project will be lopsided. So slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. Now we're done with the round 2, and you're just simply going to repeat round 2 until you get your preferred height for this bag. So I'm about halfway through, and I'm gonna add a few more rows of 1 double crochet in every stitch until I get to the height of the purse that I want. So I made about 13 rounds, and I'm going to fasten off after 13 rounds. And then I'm going to count the number of stitches around, and we're going to chain according to the amount of stitches we have in here. So we're going to chain 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You're going to slip stitch on the first chain to form a ring. Make sure that it is not twisted, otherwise you're going to repeat this procedure again. So chain 3, and then into the next stitch we're going to work 1 double crochet. So this is just very easy. You're gonna work 1 double crochet in each stitch, and you should have a total of 72 double crochets around. Once you get back around, you're going to work your slip stitch into the first beginning third chain, and then we're going to attach this one to the back. So this is where we're going to attach the fringes later on. So this is how you attach. You're going to work a single crochet on both stitches around. To attach the ring on each corner, make sure that they both have the same amount of stitches in between. So with this one, I did about 5 single crochets in the middle of each ring. And then after my 5th single crochet, I am then going to insert the other end of the ring and then continue working 1 single crochet in every stitch. So as you can see, the other one hasn't been attached yet, so I'm going to do that once I get back around to the other corner or other side. So here I am. I'm counting the number of stitches and it must be 5 single crochets in between. So at first you might have a hard time inserting the ring, and since this is how I want my ring to be attached, but also there are other ways on how to attach it, and this is one of the ways. If you find it difficult, you may check some other tutorials on how to attach the ring. This is how it looks like after you have 5 rounds of 1 single crochet in each stitch. So the next step is, after fastening this off, you may weave in the ends first, and we're going to add the fringes later. So this is how I attach the fringe, and you can just eyeball it. Make sure that you are cutting the yarns longer than the height of the purse, so that you can trim it to even out the edges later. I will be adding the fringes around the bag, and I am skipping a stitch in between each fringe. So this is what it looks like after you have added the fringe. And then you can use scissors to trim down and to even out the edges. I have used a 9.5 zipper for this bag. So the next step is we're going to sew the zipper around. Okay, so once you're done pinning the zipper into the bag, so next step is we're going to sew the zipper. So you should get a needle. I forgot to mention this from the start, but adding zipper is only optional. You may not do this if you don't like adding zippers. And then make sure that the thread you're using is or has the same color as the bag. I also have made bags in my past videos, and I made linings for the bag. So if you are new to my channel, you can check those videos. And I have made a few purses, coin purses, and keychains that you might like as well. So once you're done, here is a sling bag with fringes. So you can add a keychain if you want. And for the bag strap, I will just put the link below so that you can see how I made it. Thank you so much for watching.